Hey, what is up guys, Logan here, and today we are going to be recapping Chapter 2. So, Chapter 2, Season 1. This was a season with two major map changes. The water update, and also, just the entire new map. This didn't have that much story in it though, and, well, the other seasons had plenty more story than this one. Chapter 2, Season 2. This season had a lot of story behind it, including the new mythics, and also many map changes. So, in that season, there was this one guy called Midas, and his name and the curse on his skin is actually based off of a myth. I just thought it was kind of funny. I'm sure you guys already know. Well, not funny, I just thought it was kind of cool to know that, but I'm sure you guys already know who Midas is. If you guys already play Fortnite, then you know who that is. But anyways, the next thing about that was he built the device. And what the device did was it gave you some control over the map. Which means that he was able to change the storm into water, which was awesome. But also that brings up Chapter 2 Season 3. But before I do that, we were introduced to the first ever first-person mode. I mean, it's not a mode, but you were able to do it during the event when you met Jon Jones. If you guys know who Jonesy is, from the default skin or any of the seasons in the past or this season currently, you guys should know who Jonesy is. But anyways, yeah, his name is Jon Jones. He looks almost the exact same as Jonesy. And he works for something called the Imagined Order. It wasn't later until Chapter 2 Season 6 till that was revealed, but I might as well just say it now. So, Chapter 2 Season 3. Midas got eaten by a shark because, like I said, he changed the storm from the storm into a giant flood, which caused sharks to come, which ate Midas. Nothing really happened in that season except for we found out that Meowscles had a son. If you don't know who Meowscles is, then he's just a giant muscly cat. He had a son. Not related to the story at all, but might as well just throw that out there. It was a pretty short season. Basically, I think they made it shorter than others because the past two seasons were two of the largest seasons ever. So I thought that was kind of nice that they added in a short one there. But at the end of that season, there wasn't really an event or anything, but all the water was starting to clear up, and Thor's hammer showed up. So that was really cool. And then that moment led us into Chapter 2, Season 4. In Chapter 2, Season 4, Thor came down to Earth to recruit some people from Marvel, let's see here, Iron Man, Groot, Storm, a bunch of others, like Wolverine too. So yeah, he came down, he recruited them to fight against this one guy. He's this giant guy, he's the Devourer of Worlds, and his name is Galactus. Galactus was coming down because he wanted to eat the 0 point, I guess, or absorb it. Honestly, if I was Galactus, I probably would have done the same thing. But nothing really much happened in that, except for, nothing really happened to the story. It was mostly just Marvel stuff. But Chapter 2, Season 5. At the end of that season, Galactus came down and ate, well, not exactly ate, but really damaged the 0 point. And we got a head up from Jon Jones himself. He came down to recruit the mightiest bounty hunters to stop people from going in the loop since it was exposed. Or, sorry, the 0 point since it was exposed. So, yeah, that basically just happened. And at the end of that season, things started going into chaos, and that was when Jon Jones, he abandoned the Imagined Order in Chapter 2, Season 6. So, it was basically called Fortnite Primal because what happened was a person from the Seven came down to try and stop all the madness. His name was the Foundation, and he's just this big guy with giant armor on. So, yeah, that happened. Then, the 0 point turned into the Spire when he used a bunch of his energy just to try and contain it. We haven't really heard much from the Foundation until Chapter 2, Season 8, but I'll get on with that later. So, Chapter 2, Season 7. What happened in that season was basically, well, aliens just came down out of nowhere. They, like, destroyed the 0 point. Well, I don't know if I would say destroyed, because the loop is still around, but I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, they came down, they damaged it, and then they just went on with their business. But then a person named Dr. Sloan, I think I'm saying that right. But anyways, Dr. Sloan, they caused something called the Skyfire event at the end of that season. And basically, she abandoned us, in a way. I mean, she put bombs on the back of us and led us into their little mothership. Well, it wasn't little, it was pretty big, but she put us in the mothership and then she left us to die. So, yeah, I guess we just don't like the Imagined Order these days. Well, I didn't like him in the first place. But anyways, let's move on past that. All of the people are dead. I mean, from the mothership. But we survived. We went down to Earth and the map, and then we were all fine. Chapter 2, Season 8. We were met by, like, Kevin the Cube and all of his friends who were trapped up in that mothership and came crashing down. Now, at the moment, we have to deal with somebody called the Cube Queen. That's going to be a real doozy in Chapter 3. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm super tired. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.